welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing my third video on the Youth Industry Strategy Competition, and it is going to be on aquaponics as well as more on my idea. If you missed my previous videos, the links are up here. For those of you who are new to this channel, I make educational content. I share school projects and other projects that I have done out of school. I also share my exam experiences using this app as a VTuber. I hope you like it, so let's start. Aquaponics in the UK, Bioqua in Somerset, is an operation in the UK. They are selling their products at food festivals, local markets and online stores. They are offering aquaponic courses which cost £300 to £500, so I obviously couldn't go, sadly. Ard Quarry Farm in Devon seems to operate with aquaponics and farming koi fish and growing chili. This is a super brief history on aquaponics. The recordings show that Aztec Indians in South America used to put rafts and grow plants on them in as early as 1000 AD. But this modern technology started in the 1970s in the USA. First, I had to make sure if growing banana trees with aquaponics was actually possible. I found out this was definitely possible. There are many videos on YouTube showing that it is happening, as well as specialists saying it is definitely possible. Also in my online research, I have found that there are other people who are growing melons and papayas as well. I emailed the GT farm, which is the place that the freeze-thaw awakening method was actually created, and they were kind enough to take the time out of their day to email me and answer a few of my questions. One of the questions I asked was if it was possible, and they confirmed, saying there should be no reason why it would be impossible. I believe this is more than enough evidence to prove that it is possible. Aquaponics can be designed differently. Each aquaponic farm is unique. However, this can make things difficult. The farm needs to be designed according to the weather and the weather conditions of the location. To find the best working conditions is a challenge. However, it is also possible to find a way to grow some crops in controlled environments. This has already been done with greens. However, it hasn't been done with bananas. This time, I would like to use Mr. Horman's idea, because he was the only one online who was sharing a successful operation of growing bananas with aquaponics. Commercial operations and private operations, such as a small garden, are on a totally different scale from each other. He teaches various aquaponic courses. He has also got a manual. We need all the aquaculture bit. We do not need the seeding bed since we will be receiving the saplings that have already been grown. After working at the community garden for a few weeks, I quickly realized that clay balls were a popular medium to use for growing. They are also very easily reusable. You only need to wash them and take off anything that might be growing on it. The most important thing is the air pump. Fish and plants both need oxygen. Some aquaponic farms use pure oxygen so their products grow well. Green tanks are for fish to swim in. Next to them, there are two different white tanks that are filters. One is a filter for fish waste and another is an anaerobic digester filter, which filters nitrates from ammonia. Fish food is fed to fish, which then produce waste that produces ammonium. This also comes from decomposing plants. Then, this goes through some nitrosomonas, which then changes it into nitrites. These nitrites then go through nitrospheria, which goes to the plants. Then the plants make this into nitrates, which is then put back into the water. The process of cycling begins when you initially add ammonia into your system. Ammonia, which has a chemical formulation of NH3, is actually a kind of compound that is made up of hydrogen and nitrogen. The ammonia can either come from other sources or it can come from your fish. Ammonia in itself is very toxic to your fish, and eventually it will kill them unless it becomes to a reduced level. That means it will be considered non-toxic. To build this kind of structure is a big operation, but to grow bananas you need more big tanks and more fish. But remember that the freeze-thaw awakening method does not need much fertilizer, so this needs to be studied more to figure out how much fertilizer is necessary. To control water conditions, humidity, and the temperature, you need a good monitoring system. I would pick to farm pink tilapia because if you farm them in water that has a temperature of 38 degrees at their birth, 95% of the fish will grow to become male. I believe it's better to farm only male fish because if there are any baby fish that are in the aquaponic system, they would get sucked into the filter and cause the system to break down and the baby fish would die. The tilapia has a history to be sold as cod in the fish and chip shops in the UK. Thus, it would be a nice alternative to cod and can also be used in fish and chip shops now. There is also a vegan option to farm pet fish such as koi instead. This is a freeze-thaw awakening method banana farm. All they need is a temperature and humidity monitor and a controlling system. This could be all controlled by an AI and it can be automatically done. Plant freeze-thaw awakening method banana trees on aquaponics. This way is simple, but to find a good aquaponic system which suits the location and the system to mature takes a lot of work and time. So I hope you enjoyed my video and learnt something new. My next video is going to be about how my idea can help reduce CO2 levels in the UK. The link is up here if I have already made it. So if you like this video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. It is very useful to keep going my channel, so I would really appreciate it. This is a 9-part series if you haven't seen the other ones, and I will be making more in the future. If you want to keep up and see the next videos, make sure to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified if I make the new video. So until then, take care. Bye bye!